The mind sees this forest better than the eyes. The mind is not deceived by what merely shows. On the banks of the Amazon River, in a clearing in the middle of the forest, once lived a girl named Shimijue. She lived with her relatives and family in a big pavilion house called the Maloka.
Shimijue never stepped far into the forest. She knew how full it was of fierce animals and harmful spirits, and how easy it was to get lost in.
The elders often told stories of that other world.
But sometimes she would step just a little way in, gazing among the tall trees and wondering what lay further on. One day, as Shimijue was making a basket, she looked up and saw a big morpho butterfly, the largest she had ever seen. Magical creature. I wish I could be just like you.
The butterfly dipped her wings as if in answer and flew towards the edge of the clearing.
Shimijue began imitating its lazy flight. Suddenly, Shimijue realized that she had gone too far into the forest. There was no path, and the tall trees made a canopy that hid the sun. She did not know which way she had come. Someone must be working in the forest. Oh, woodpecker. If only you were human, you could show me the way home.
Human? I can show you just as I am.
Oh! Would you?
Can't you see I'm busy? In the forest, woodpeckers are just as important as humans.
I didn't mean anything bad. I just want to go home. More uneasy than ever, Shimijue walked further. All at once, she came upon a Maloka and a woman weaving a hammock. Oh, grandmother! I'm so glad to find someone here. I was afraid I would die in the forest. But just as she stepped into the Maloka, the roof began to flap, and together the woman and the Maloka rose into the air. She saw that it was really a tinamou bird that had taken a magical form.
It flew to the branch above. Don't you grandmother me. How many of my people have you killed and eaten? Don't you dare ask for my help!
Animals here all seem to hate me. But I can't help being a human. Midway wandered on, feeling more and more hopeless. And hungry now as well. Suddenly, a sorva fruit dropped to the ground. And another. Spider monkeys! Dropping fruit! I'll just follow the monkeys. Then at least I won't starve. And for the rest of that day, she followed them through the forest, eating any fruit that they dropped. But her fears grew fresh as daylight faded and night came to the forest. In the deepening darkness, she saw the monkeys start to climb down out of the trees. And she hid herself to watch.
Why, it's Shimidue! What are you doing here?
I followed a butterfly into the forest, and now I can't find my way home.
Oh, poor girl. Don't worry. We'll lead you there tomorrow.
Oh, will you? But where will I stay tonight?
Why, you can come with us to the festival. We've been invited by the Lord of the Monkeys.
Before her very eyes, the monkey people changed again, this time from humans back to monkeys. The monkey lord put her arm around Shimidue, and together they moved swiftly through the forest canopy.
At times, swinging through the trees.
At times, racing swiftly along the forest floor. They soon arrived at a big maloca.
When the monkey lord saw Chimidue, he demanded, "Human, why have you come uninvited?"
We found her and brought her along.
More and more monkeys arrive.
Everyone ate and drank.
With the monkey lord at their head, they marched in torchlight around the inside of the Maloka, beating drums and shaking rat sticks.
Chimidue told her friend the monkey woman, "This is just like the festivals of my own people."
Or so she thought. Until she noticed that at one moment the monkey people were monkeys. And in the next moment, they were human.
A monkey? A human? A monkey? A human? A monkey? A human? A thunderstorm! Chimidue's heart beat wildly. As quietly as she could. She slipped back into the forest. Under the light of the moon, she ran headlong into the night. When Chimidue stopped at last to rest, daylight had begun to filter through the forest canopy. She sat down underneath a kapok tree and began to cry. "I hate this forest. Nothing here makes any sense."
Are you sure?
Oh, a big morpho butterfly, the largest I have ever seen.
It waved at her with her brilliant blue wings.
Oh, grandmother, nothing here makes any sense. Everything changes into something else.
My dear Chimidue, that is the way of the forest. Among your own people, things change very slowly and are mostly what they seem. But your human world is a tiny one. All around it lies a much larger world, and you can't expect it to behave the same.
But if I can't understand the forest, how will I ever get home?
I will lead you there myself.
Oh, will you?
Certainly. Follow me.
I crossed the river without knowing you. But that's impossible.
Impossible?
I mean, I don't understand how it happened. But now, how will I get back across?
That's simple. I'll change you to a butterfly. Wings of blue drinks the dew. Wings of blue drinks the dew. Wings of blue drinks the dew.
Chimidue felt her body grow smaller, and her arms grew wide. And then, I'm a butterfly!
They started across the wide water, their wings glistening in the sun.
I feel so light and graceful. I wish that this would never end.
At last they reached a landing where a path to the Maloka led into the forest. The instant Chimidue touched the ground, she returned to the form of a human.
I will leave you here. Farewell, Chimidue.
Oh, grandmother, take me with you. I want to be a butterfly forever.
That would not be right. You belong with your own people who love you and care for you. But never mind, Chimidue. Once you have been one of us, there will always be something of the forest within you.
Goodbye, grandmother.
And Chimidue turned home. With a heart that had the wings of a butterfly.